Hello and welcome back, and I hope you are all well. I'm just up to the stories to bring some things up to the stories ready for our next trip away, which is in a few days. Today's Sunday, so it's back end of this week. We're going to go to a new site we've never been to before, so we're really looking forward to that. Just want to say a big thank you to all the new subscribers coming onto the channel. I really do appreciate your support. Thanks for all your comments, views, and watch, likes and all that lot. But yeah, keep subscribing. The channel's doing quite well at the moment, so really happy with that. So I just want to talk about buying a new caravan. And obviously we've recently changed our caravan, and we've changed to the Swift, which we're really happy with. We're still getting to grips with where to put things and changing things around. We're still doing quite a bit of that, but overall, you know, everything's working as it should do, and we're quite happy with that. Obviously we traded our old van in, which was the Bailey, and we had that for about over 6 years. And for those of you who are new to the channel or don't know about that caravan, is we had a Bailey, 2011 Bailey Unicorn Valencia, and we were umming and ahhing about changing it, and then we decided we were going to change it, and then we put it up for sale. And while it was up for sale, we realised that there was a little bit of there was quite a bit of damp within the caravan. Now, a few people asked whether that was picked up on the service. Well, it was. I'll be honest with you, we didn't have it serviced last year, but the year before it was picked up, and we kind of got to grips with it, and it wasn't that bad, and it wasn't getting any worse. But I think what we didn't realise is how quickly it had spread and got rotted into the caravan. Basically, all the four corners were gone, and behind one of the wheel arches. And it did come on quite rapid, and I think the main thing is to keep checking your van. I watched a YouTube video a while ago, and somebody saying you should check them every few months, and that's what I'll be doing with this one, because I'm aware there's issues with Swift as well in terms of this sunroof at the front. And some other bits and bobs, which I'm not going to now, but I am going to keep a good check on that. Now, when we traded our caravan in, obviously we took it off private sale, because we thought to ourselves, we can't pass this on to somebody else, we need to just get rid of it. So we traded it in. Didn't get what we wanted for it, which was fine. We had to kind of take the hit, and we traded it in. We got our caravan, this one, from Stuart Longton's, and for all intents and purposes, they've been absolutely fantastic. They've been all right, to be fair. There was an issue when we picked this caravan up with the awning light, and they've basically got me a new one. I've not changed it yet, but they've got me a new one, and no problem with that. So our caravan was traded in with them, and basically what they do is, as a dealer, they won't keep a caravan like ours on their forecourt. They just get rid of it as quickly as they can. And we took it the week before, and that's when we realised how bad the damp was. And then we were picking our caravan the week after, and when I phoned the salesman at Martin at midweek, he said, our old van had already gone. So basically they have nothing to do with it. They just give us Partex for the van, and they just ship it out to wherever they ship it out to, and it goes to wherever. However, a couple of days after we picked this caravan up, Angela was searching around on the internet like she does, and she found our old caravan for sale at a stupid price on eBay. So if you're looking for a 2011 Bailey Unicorn, they look like ours, with the tiles in the kitchen area. Unless it's had a new floor in it, I wouldn't buy it. And I feel a bit annoyed that I'm not going to name the dealer, but if you search up on eBay and for our old caravan, I'm sure you'll find it. But if he's going to repair the floor and put a new floor in it, then fair enough. But if he sells that caravan and doesn't tell anybody about those issues, then I think that's not good for the industry, because somebody else is going to be palmed off with that caravan. So I think the thing is it's not Stuart Longton's fault. You know, they just sell the vans on. You know, a van like ours, they're not going to put on their forecourt. They just get rid of it. Somebody comes in, whether it goes to auction, I don't know, whatever. They've just got rid of it. But this other person has decided to put it on for sale for a stupid price, and it's disheartening really, because I know what we got for it, and you know, he's probably going to sell this caravan, and so to some unsuspected person coming in looking for one, and they're going to find out that it needs a new floor. I mean, he might replace it. He might replace the floor. I don't know. I can't really comment on that. But if you do see it, make sure, and you do want to buy a 2011 Bailey Unicorn Valencia, make sure you check the floor. And I think that's kind of an issue with Alutech, really. It came on so fast. You know, we did know about this issue about probably about 4 years ago, and we did solve it. We got it dry, but it's just got worse at the time. So if you're going buying a caravan or looking at caravans, what I would advise doing, and you know, I think nobody would question it, is to take yourself a damp meter. Now, I did have an old damp meter that had 2 prongs at the top that you stuck in, and the problem is with those is you go and looking around people's caravans or going to other caravans, you don't want to start sticking holes into the side of the van and stuff like that. So this is what's called a non-invasive one, this, and it's got the detection part is at the bottom there. Now, I saw a review of this one. I actually bought this as we picked the new caravan up, and I went through this when we picked this caravan up. I went through this caravan with this all over to check it, and there was nothing significant. You're always going to get a little bit of residue, you know, 4, 5, 6% here, there and everywhere, but there was nothing as significant. So this one's like a non-invasive one, and I saw a review of this on Atlantic Caravans. The guy who runs that channel there, he is a caravan dealer, and he had this one and the one he uses for the industry, which was about about £4,500, something like that. And it was quite an interesting review. I put a link into it here, and he was saying that this one is made by one's made by Proster. There it is. I'll put a link in the description for this. It will be an affiliate link. I get about like 0.00001% pence or something, I don't know. And he said this was just as good as his one that was £4,500. So my advice, if you're buying a caravan or you're going looking around at caravans, is to get yourself one of these before you go and look, and go around the caravan, around the floor, around the walls, you know, around the windows, and check for damp. And if you get any high readings off this, then don't buy it. This works quite well. I don't. You can see this in this light. It's picking up off me. Says that because obviously, but on the gauge there, I don't. You can see that one. It'll pick it up, but it has a percentage. Now, if I put my hand on the back of there, obviously, it's going to pick up there. That I'm damp, but it does give you a good reading. It's got a dial here, and lights come on at the top to tell you whether it's damp or not. So it's it's a really good device, that. So I would recommend getting something like that when you're going looking around at caravans. And that's about it, really. That's all I just wanted to highlight is, buyers beware when you're buying a caravan. Give it a good check, especially private. Make sure you give it a really good check over. And there's nothing wrong with, if you do buy private, getting somebody, a caravan approved technician to come round and check it before you actually part with your money. That's it, really. Like I said, I put a link in the description. Can't wait to go away. It's going to be soon, that. But thanks for watching. You take care. Check the caravans out. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.